Hello, hello, hello. uh, New year, same old me. It was really nice to get all that vitriol out of me last night for New Year's Eve. We are now officially in 2025, and the first stream of the year is gonna be some Final Fantasy XIV slop. So, hello, RonMU and Ematron. I see you two have shown up a little bit early, and yeah, it's gonna be the year to snake, and I myself am a snake on the Chinese zodiac, and so, you know, I figured get a little bit festive with it. I do like snakes, but I never want to own one as a pet. I just think they're cool. I think they're neat, and yeah, not much else to say other than I'm looking forward to this year at least. Like, maybe it'll be as good as the last year of the snake, where I kind of felt like I was more on top of the world. What was it, 12 years ago? When was the last year of the snake? 2013, I think? That or 2000, it has to have been 2013. It really, like, crept up on me, too. I didn't realize Snake was next in line. Last year was, like, the year of the dragon, the big, exciting thing. And then, we just revert back to these dumb little noodles that, aren't necessarily, like, we're not cool enough to be a dragon. We're just a little fucking noodle. Goofy-ass, green little noodle. Or white, or blue, or black, or whatever color snakes come in, and like all their various different patterns. They're such funny but also scary little creatures, just like me. Now you know why I'm probably just I am a snake. I am a snake. I'm a goofy, silly, creepy little creature. So it is, yeah, it's 2025. How did I begin the new year? I went to work. I was tired as hell for some reason. I don't think I've been sleeping well the past few nights. I've just been feeling restless, and just rolled out of bed, went to work. After work, went into the nearby dollar store, grabbed myself an energy drink and some Coke. So already making some bad decisions here, and I don't know, I deserve a little treat, I think. Fat ass says after he doesn't go on daily walks. I really should start doing that again this year. Start feeling a little bit more healthier, eating a little bit more healthier. Nope, just immediately making bad life choices. But that's what New Year's is all about. People saying, hey, I wanna better myself, and then 2 weeks later, they're just the same old person they were last year. Props to anyone that could stick by those New Year's resolutions, but I usually make a rule of myself of, like, just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing okay, you're doing good. You lived through the year, live through this next year, and that's about it. That's my general philosophy, is you don't need to set all these goals for yourself. Goals are nice to have, but I think progress is more of a slow and gradual kind of thing. You don't really force it. Growth and change just happens naturally, unless you get really good at RNG in the universe, and just everything goes right, and suddenly, like, yeah, like, you just completely change into a new person. You go from caterpillar to butterfly, or I guess in this case, a snake to a dragon. But right now, I'm just still a goofy little snake. Let's head on inside. So, oh my god, who is that outside the window? God, I love Game Center CX. When I saw him wearing that goofy snake hat, I'm like, I have to do this. I have to do this. And VTube Studio introduced a new feature where you could just pin items under specific layers, and I'm like, oh, awesome, cool. This is like gonna give me a lot more power to shitpost more effectively. And it's a Final Fantasy XIV stream. Not a whole lot of people are interested. Not a whole lot of people really want to watch. So what better time than to shitpost and make a stupid little hat for myself than now. Sorry, I was like still fucking sleepy and tired. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm not getting enough energy lately. I woke up with a headache too. Like I'm just trying to like, I think the holidays just really drained me. I don't understand why I'm so sleepy, other than maybe it's just things are cold, it's winter, it's getting miserable. It's always kind of a really slow time of year. The lead up to Christmas is always super exhausting and always super stressful. And like you're always excited for it too, and then the day happens, and then after that your brain just deflates. You're like, oh right, everything's back to normal. It's not exciting anymore. There's nothing to look forward to. The next several months is kind of just a nothing burger. You have at least, I guess, a summer season to look forward to. You got spring, you got Easter, you got April Fool's Day, you got Valentine's Day, but those are holidays that not everyone celebrates, and a lot of people just really fucking hate Valentine's Day. But I like it from the point where I could make my streams focused around either Love to Lick games or just games about romance and love and whatever. Like, it's the month that I played Moon RPG. It's also the month that I played Tulip, Mon Amour, and I think I did Chibi Robo around springtime because spring cleaning. I'm kind of a weird dumb goof when it comes to that shit. Hey Colchis, dang, he got that snake out. Yeah, I got my snake out. This is my cool epic snake form. Fear me. I transformed into a great and mighty Lamia. I'm fucking stupid. Why does anyone watch me? I have no idea how... Hello, BBMon, too. I have no idea how long this holiday event is in Final Fantasy XIV. I just automatically assume it's gonna be like 5 minutes, and then you get your free little minion, and then it's like, alright, fuck off, we gave you your free content. Well, actually, no, not free, because this is a paid subscription MMO, so everything has a price. The more cynical approach to looking at holiday events within Final Fantasy XIV is the more months that they have something like this, that means the more months you're probably gonna pay for a subscription so that you could log in and claim this limited edition seasonal event item that will only be available for a short time. So that's kind of like if you want to be cynical about events in MMOs that have paid subscription models, that's kind of like typically why they do it the way that they do it. Yeah, so don't be too excited for today's stream. It's just gonna be me reading Final Fantasy story and not really anything amazing gameplay wise. I'll see if anyone's running a dungeon, because I feel like there's a snake themed dungeon that I could definitely do, and like I'm trying to think, like, what other thing? Like, there definitely is a snake. Last year was the year of the dragon, so I did the wreath of snakes, but I guess maybe I could do it again, but last year was kind of like centered around dragons, and instead of being a snake, it was actually more more of a dragon. I don't know. It's that trial is a little bit weird with how they do, like, the theming of it. Like, it's a snake, but it's a dragon, but I guess that's just the mythology of, like, a snake that wants to be a dragon one day. We snakes aren't the real shit. We're just a cheap imitation. I'll be snoozing for work, but I'll be listening as I rest. Yeah, rest well, Colchis. This is the proper sleep aid. If anyone even finds my voice relaxing enough to fall asleep to. Let's hop into Final Fantasy XIV now and start the little event. Whoa. Here I am. Little fucked up potato, and it's nighttime. Oh my god. It is like daytime, but the passage of time is always hard to time in the game, but yeah, nighttime ain't so bad. Oh wait, I gotta put the game volume on. There we go. And before I forget, activate that, activate ambient noise. Oh, we only have like a 1-part quest. And Heavensturn trivia? Oh no. This is gonna be a really short event. They are the evolved from a dragon. Is that true? Did snakes just evolve from dragons? And that... Maybe it's like a T-Rex and a chicken situation. My, you look ready for all manner of arduous journeys and feats of valor. An adventurer? Perchance? Pray forgive my idle speculation. I am known as the Hebi Bugyo. And I never know if I'm pronouncing that right. The Bugyo? And along with my fellow delegates, have come to these shores that we might share our Heavensturn custom with the fine folk of Eorzea. Both our peoples mark the turning of one year to the next, but how we do so differs in a few key aspects, or a few key respects. In Eorzean tradition, the 12 choose one of their number to guide the realm throughout the coming year. In the Far East, however, custom dictates we honor one of the 12 noble beasts. This year's totem is none other than the Hebi, although the term snake might be more familiar to Eorzean ears. Where I hail from, this oft-reviled creature represents longevity and regeneration, owing to the miraculous manner in which the Hebi emerges anew, time and time again, after shedding its skin. So maybe this is gonna be my recovery year, where I kind of like bounce back. I definitely have been feeling very drained the last few years, and I look back at how I was and how crazy of an output I had art-wise. Like, if you want to see some old art of mine, this is like very topical, but Snake Man, it doesn't really look too good on this screen right here. Whoa. There's like there's a time in my life where every single day I kind of made something of this quality several times, just theme an entire month after a video game and draw tons of characters from it. And one year I just kind of drew a bunch of Mega Man shit. And here we go, we got Snake Man. It's a year to Snake, so yeah. Maybe I'll get that spark back and be able to balance things better, and I'll have more energy. I need to regenerate. I need to shed my skin. Both animals sit in a cave and protect treasure. No need for feet. Yeah, I guess so. like all kinds of different dragons though. There's like worms, and then there's actual dragons, and then there's wyverns, and it's like a whole lot of differences and nuances to those creatures. I think there's like snakes and vipers, and it's kind of like an alligator and crocodile situation. Like they're essentially the same thing, but they have some few key differences to them. Yeah, Snake Man's great. That many and more benefit from the noble beast's blessing. My fellow delegates and I have devised what we hope will be an entertaining little event. I present to you the inaugural Slithery Trivia Trial. Doesn't sound too exciting. I kind of miss when they would give us the mochi pounding fates. And is a little more action-oriented. But if it's going to be trivia, we'll see how interesting this is. But I'm not like feeling this is going to be a long event because it's literally just one quest and we get the reward. And the word trivia invokes that this is going to be a very, very short kind of phoned-in event. We don't even get the little snake helmet this year. Though no one really liked the snake helmet. No one liked any of the animal helmets. They were just sort of goofy and ugly and no one ever used them. So they've been opting in to just do minions now, I think. Which is kind of a shame because the snake helmet is right there. It exists, but they're not going to give it to us this year. So what are they going to do? Release it on the Mog Station as an optional item to buy? That'd be kind of lame. Participants will wend their way snake-like through the city streets and answer questions posed by the trivia taskmasters they encounter. Look at all the pretty lights. I have bid my sisters, the 3 Hebi Yoriki, await their charges at certain locations throughout Limsa Lominsa. As for you, adventurer, I urge you seek them out and put your knowledge of Far Eastern customs to the test, and rest assured that an auspicious prize is yours for the taking, should you succeed. Consider it a means of stocking up on good fortune before your next foray out into the world. How about it? Have I piqued your interest? This little event of ours is the first and foremost about promoting insight and understanding. To that end, should you find yourself stumped during the quiz, simply say so, and my sisters will provide a helpful hint. If it is a perfect score you seek, you may also wish to speak with the Hebi Doshin and acquire the knowledge you need. The first quizmaster you shall face is the eldest of my younger sisters, the blue Hebi Yoriki. You'll find her a short distance north of here. Pray shed your misgivings and venture forth. Oh wait, what? Is the helmet actually something we could get, or did it already exist before? I can't remember. Like, the year Final Fantasy XIV originally came out, the game was shit. They killed it, and 1.0 lover is gonna murder me for that opinion, but I don't know. What is it on the Mog Station? How did that, like, little guy already have it? Maybe it unlocks after I finish the quest and they just didn't advertise it. They haven't been advertising all the seasonal event rewards. But I imagine that asset has to have existed for quite a while. Good morrow to you, my lord. I am Hebi Doshin, a member of a Far Eastern delegation come to share traditions of Heavensturn with the good people of Yorzia. There is aught you would know of this year's celebration. You need only ask. What do you do here? At the turning of the year, a small delegate of our people will journey to Yorzia to celebrate the coming of Heavensturn, and in doing so, strengthen the bonds and friendship between Yorzia and the Far East. We get like this little guy down here, as you can see on the bottom left. It's a little minion, which is the Great Serpent of Ronka, but New Year's themed. This year, our leader, Hebi Bugyo, has planned a uniquely entertaining quiz that delves into all manner of Heavensturn trivia. Pray test your knowledge and mark this most auspicious of occasions. What is Heavensturn? You are unfamiliar with this festival? No, I've done it a million times. The tradition has a rich history, which dates back centuries, but I do not wish to bore you, so I shall try and keep my summation brief. Heavensturn is a celebration that marks the start of a new year, though the way in which it observed differs from region to region. Here in Why am I getting tongue twisted? I'm just not good at talking. Here in Yorzia, it is said that the 12 select one among them to keep vigil over the realm until the next passing of the 12 moons. I believe this year it is Lamlian, Watcher of the Seas and Goddess of Navigation, who has been charged with this duty. In the Far East, however, the changing of the year is heralded by one of the 12 totem animals, and as you no doubt discern from my helm, this year we pay homage to the revered Hebi. I speak of the creature you would know better as a snake. I come seeking knowledge, say no more, pray listen carefully. We Far Easterners are fond of our superstitions, one which concerns the Hebi, a creature said to bestow great fortune upon all who behold one. But Hebi are as multifarious as they are scaly, and while each species has their merits, white Hebi in particular are revered for their rarity. But there is one serpent that stands, or rather slithers above the rest, and that is the fabled great white Tsuchinoko, luck giver supreme. Traditionally, the people of the Hinagashi have used rice cakes to decorate their homes and represent the creature when praying for its blessings. Alas, in modern times, sightings of the real serpent have all but ceased. Right, that should be enough knowledge. Speaking of superstitions, though, last night I did the grape thing. I ate 12 grapes, but I was a little bit late, so hopefully the luck still counts. You're supposed to, at when a clock hits midnight, eat 12 grapes, and for every grape that you eat, after between 12 and 12 a.m. and 1 minute after, like that's like a luck for each month. But I was a little bit late, but you know, still the thought that counts, right? I ate like 12 grapes because fuck it. Here's hoping it's a good year for me, honestly. I hope it is. I hope it's not filled with any more bad stuff. Let it just give me a year of rest and regeneration. The bracing ocean air, the hustle and bustle. What a marvelous place. I do hope my dear sisters and I get a chance to do some sightseeing. Oh, I keep getting caught up in the charms of this fair city. I have a question for you, slithery trivia trial contender. Ahem, let me see. Ready? As you are no doubt aware, the snake is considered a most auspicious creature in my native Hingashi. But what blessing can one hope to receive from the humble Hebi? I think it's good health. Well, I can certainly see why you'd associate snakes with physical well-being. After all, some people partake of the heady concoctions bottled with vipers and such to keep them virile and strong, but alas, unlike their spirited steeped brethren, the snakes we speak of are said to bestow fair fortune. By the way, I already fucked up. By the way, there exists one Scalekin in particular known to lavish extra helpings of luck on those who encountered it. I'm stupid. Like, yeah, the Tsuchinoko luck. I'm such a fucking dumbass. Where our other serpents are sleek and slender, the Tsuchinoko is broad and bulbous. Alas, few have ever laid eyes upon its decidedly unsnake-like form. Hello, Prisma. Anyway, that brings my section of the quiz to an end. You'll find my younger sister, the yellow Hebi Yoriki, by the Drowning Wench. Pay her a visit for the next round of the Slithery Trivia Trial. Okay, I didn't really know what to do for a outfit for this little seasonal event, so I kind of just went with the best I could do to be snake-like, I guess. Ooh, it's just a mixture of the demonic set and the butler set. And my usual horns that I always have. By the Kami, this city is absolutely packed with people. 'Tis enough to send you dizzy. Give me a moment, contender. You're aware that the snake is a symbol of luck, yes? Well, some snakes are luckier than others, and they happen to have one thing in common, their color. Any guesses as what that one might be? White. Very good. White is the correct answer. White snakes are rare, mystical creatures, hence the association with good fortune. But when it comes to rarity and mystique, there is one snake that deserves special mention, the elusive great white Tsuchinoko. In times past, people would pray to a lucky serpent in hope of receiving its blessings. In the past 100 years or so, though, there hasn't been a single recorded sighting of the creature. Its existence is all but fabled these days. Anyway, you have just one question left. Head to the Bismarck to see my little sister, the red Hebi Yoriki. I'll drink some water. Thank you for the redeem. Oh, when you said awesome head, where you didn't mean my dumb horns. Yeah, I forgot for a second that I'm this is my Lamia form. I'm a snake. Ooh. I'm a man, I'm stupid. God damn. How do I remember to breathe sometimes? There's always too much going on. My brain fries out easy. There she is down there. Wonder if there's like anything exclusive that you get for getting the quiz 100% correct. What heavenly smells? I must remember to visit the Bismarck and pick up a few tasty treats for my sisters. There you are, contender. I've been waiting for you. I hope you're ready for the last question. I assure you've heard all about how we Far Easterners used to revere the great white Tsuchinoko, yes? I'm guessing my sister also told you how there's been nary a sighting for over a century now. A crying shame, I tell you. Still, the people of Hingashi, being the resourceful people they are, found a suitable surrogate to pay respects to during Heavensturn. Any ideas as to what they might have turned to? Rice cakes. Rice cakes, precisely. To be honest with you, I'm surprised an Eorzean would even have an inkling. Color me surprised. When I say cake, you probably think of something nice and light, but the rice cakes we decorate our homes with during Heavensturn in Hingashi are rock hard. We take one pebbly hard rice cake and stack it on top of another. You have to use your imagination a little, but they're supposed to look like the great white Tsuchinoko itself. Well, that brings us to the end of my Slithery Trivia Trial. Thanks for taking part. We can't forget your prize now, can we? For your efforts, a gift born of the finest painstaking Hingashi craftsmanship. And it'll be all yours in a matter of moments. Hold on, Blast, I could have sworn we had plenty left. You ran out of them. Under normal circumstances, you'd be walking away with an exquisite white Tsuchinoko ornament, positively overflowing with good fortune. But surrounded by all these enticing scents, I completely forgot to restock. My big sister is going to be livid. What about that one over there? That one's actually alive. Oh, seems there was one left after all. Phew. Sorry about all that. Anyhow, it's all yours. It's gonna come to life and run away and I'm gonna have to find it. Oh, and, it's imperative to even ask, I know, but could I trouble you to tell my sister, the Hebi Bugyo, I mean, that I've run out of prizes? I'll happily fetch more myself, but I ought to stay here just in case another trivia challenger shows up, so I can count on you? Much obliged. May the kami guide you. I was gonna say something, but I completely forgot. I have this little guy in my inventory. Oh yeah, I have a little solar-powered white snake. And it just like wobbles the side to side. I don't think my stream microphone ever picks it up. But occasionally in my room, I just hear a little small clack, clack during the daytime. And at night, it kind of goes quiet because it's solar powered. I bought it during the initial year of the snake and everything. They had like a choice between the gold one and the white one. I went with the white one. So I guess maybe like luck and health. Luck and beauty. Because I am like thinking that it's about beauty and health, I guess. And not necessarily 100% luck. But yeah, I still have it after all these years, and it sits exactly where I left it all those years ago. I take it off to like dust it occasionally. Am I to understand that my sister allowed prize supplies to run out and ask you to report this fact to me in her stead? Clearly my efforts at disciplining her have fallen short of the mark. I must redouble my efforts. Please accept my sincerest apologies. I shall send someone along forthwith to replenish our stocks. What we have here, did you perhaps drop your prize? No, it's alive! Mochi, mochi! Oh! By the kami! Our prizes may be exquisitely crafted, but they are mere ornaments. They do not possess the faculty for speech or locomotion, I can assure you. Which leads me to think, could this be the fabled great white Tsuchinoko of yore, unseen and unheard of for generations? To think I'd live to see the day. What a wonderfully auspicious occasion this is. But I must say, it is passing strange that the great white Tsuchinoko should appear in Yorzia of all places. Perhaps it found its way on board our delegation's vessel before we set sail? Perhaps you will be willing to take the creature with you on your journey. Yeah, I'm basically a Pokemon trainer that caught something legendary. Yeah, let me go ahead and like capture this very rare yokai. Of course, for our delegation, the Sacred Serpent's coming is an event of great historical importance. Nevertheless, we cannot discount the notion that the great white Tsuchinoko chose to appear before you in particular that you might benefit from its blessings. Besides, it appears quite taken with you. Mochi! It's a cute little minion. We already have like 3 serpents of Ronka. Before I forget, I should point out that the Omikuji are available to draw for the rest of the Heavensturn season. It might prove to be a delightful distraction. Your matters great and small call you to the road once again. Not that you need fear drawing a less than encouraging fortune. Nay, with the great white Tsuchinoko at your side, you are sure to overcome any hardships that come slithering your way. God, I hope. God, I hope. You have my heartfelt thanks for joining in this humble endeavor of ours. May the hallowed Hebi guide you on the path of fortune till the heavens turn once again. Oh, you got grave fortune. Oh. I hope you got a new one. The Far Eastern Omikuji is offering his services for the remainder of the Heavensturn festivities this year. Speak with him to see what fortune has in store for you after your rendezvous with the great white Tsuchinoko. Now here's all the sisters right here. Oh, I got like the different... Okay, we got, I guess, some important NPCs kind of show up during this event. Let me get the little guy out. Here, we have the normal one. We have the one with the goofy-ass miner helmet on. We have the one that's a cowboy. And now we have one that is a mochified little white Tsuchinoko. He's been kind of like an ongoing gag and reoccurring character ever since Shadowbringers. He's a cute little guy. Let me see real quick. I'm like actually curious. Final Fantasy XIV Snake. Maybe... How do people get that? I'm like trying to like find where the source of it is. Heavensturn Snake Helmet. Oh, it's on the store. I guess maybe I just forgot that they made it available on the MOG station or the Final Fantasy XIV store. Let's grab three of each. The little seasonal holiday furniture. So yeah, very, very short little event. Let's go see what fortune I get in before grave. Greetings, my friend. I deal in Omikuji. Traditional Far Eastern fortunes. Would you care to draw one? You may draw as many as you like, but know that you must pay a fee of 100 gil per draw. Very good. I shall be happy to oblige. Oh no. Misfortune. Thou shalt experience misfortune. Heed these words of guidance, and thy luck may change. The future holdeth disaster. Be as light in the darkness to those around thee. Trust in thy comrades. Heed not gossip and hearsay. Act not with emotions, lest thou misjudge an item's worth. Even in victory, thy heart's desires shall elude thee. Perseverance is the key. Like unto the destroyer's bolt, misfortune may strike without warning. Be ever prepared. Dog shit. Get that out of here. We gotta burn that. How did you fare? Whether it was a desired result or otherwise, I pray the words imparted by the fortune serve to guide you in the coming days. Don't hang it up. We gotta burn it. We gotta burn it. We can't be happy with that fortune. It's the year of the snake. I can't fucking have a shit year. I'll be so heartbroken. Draw another, draw another. Here's another 100. Do over, do over. Watch it be even worse this time. Okay. Fair fortune. Thou shalt experience moderate fortune. Keep these words of guidance in thy heart. Stay true to thyself, and the way shall open for thee. Where words fail to convey thy feelings, gestures may yet succeed. Great profits await reaping in the wilderness. Dwell not overmuch in sweet victory, or bitter defeat shall follow. Be audacious, like unto the warden, and thy comrades shall follow thee true. Fair fortune is okay, but should I go for something even better? I need to be a little bit more greedier. It's my year. It's gotta be good luck. It's gotta be good luck. Not, it's just a fucking goofy little thing in a video game. It surely doesn't mean anything. It's the year of the snake. I'm fucking invincible. Give me something better. I think the first time this event happened, I got a pretty okay fortune. Can't remember. Let's go gambling. No, I don't want to go gambling. I don't like gambling. I know after a while you're just stuck in the red and there's no way you're ever gonna make it back. Oh, here we go. Great fortune. Thou shalt experience extraordinary fortune. Keep these words of guidance in thy heart. Thou shalt be blessed with the weather. Relationships. The support of thy companions is unwavering, eventually bolting into the vast unknown. Prosperity. Upon the luck shall smile. Seek riches in gilded halls. In conflict, look to thy comrades in arms. Much have they to teach thee. In favor, be passionate unto like the warden, and the way shall be illuminated for thee. Avoid gacha like the plague. I already played 2 of them, right? Like right now I'm playing Nikke, and then I'm also playing Haze Reverb. I said no more gachas ever again, and unfortunately now I'm playing 2, because fuck my life making bad decisions, but I play them for free. I don't spend any money, and I expect Haze Reverb to close down after like 6 months, but for now I'm just gonna enjoy it while it exists here. What's Haze Reverb? Do a Google search and you'll probably understand why I'm playing it. How did you fare? Whether it was a desired result or otherwise, I pray the words imparted by the fortune serve to guide you in the coming days. That's a better fortune. Let's not gamble our luck anymore. Is that how it works? Pay money, have good fortune? That like really fucking suck. No, it's superstition within video games. Yeah, let's go like see what the NPCs have to say. And who's at like each of the stalls. Got some time before my next meeting. Figured I'd give this slithery trivia trial a shot. Heard there's lucky little something waiting at the end of the quiz too. Claiming something's bestowed good fortune, well, that's hardly something you can prove, right? But folks have been lining up to get their hands on a prize. Which got me thinking, clearly there's a demand for lucky bits and bobs. If I get the word out that my goods magically help with money woes, or something to that effect, people will happily hand over extra gil or two. I'll be raking it in. Oh, Rowena, as greedy and a shrewd businesswoman as possible. Or as usual, rather. The other one was over here somewhere, I think. On the, yeah, over here. Oh, Pudding Way makes a return. Those Far Eastern rice cakes look absolutely delightful. Apparently, they're hard as pebbles, though. I was expecting something squidgier, if I'm completely honest with you. I also heard about a scrumptious treat called a rice pudding. All these rice-based delicacies. It's an exciting new frontier of dessert discovery. Then right down there, who is that I spy? Ah, supplies are running low again. Huh. I guess we have no special NPCs down here? No alpha anywhere to be seen? Oh well. Let's see, Tender Valley. Let's see if I could get into that. All my gear should be okay. It doesn't matter which one I teleport to, they're directly across from one another. It's still very Christmas themed in here. Downstairs, at least. Whoa, it's like Christmas never ended. Everyone fucking tuning into the stream is like, Rick, it's January, take down the Christmas decorations. No, they stay up till mid-January, fuck you. Let's see, oh my god, that's actually like really huge. Do I even have anywhere to... Let's go upstairs. I got some table space up there to place some stuff down. You got like a whole ass lobster in there. A goofy low poly lobster. And then this is a table. No, this hangs on the wall. So getting like more of these might be a cute thing to do. Because wall decorations are always a nice little thing you can get. Snap it so it's like in the proper height. Clips into the wall a bit. There we go. It's some cute little housing items, nothing special. I got my main prize right here, the great white Tsuchinoko. While I'm waiting on the queue, I may as well go grab my daily map if I can. I managed to completely finish the series level as well, get all the rewards, and the loose fit attire, I gotta say, what a very disappointing reward. Like, I hope the other glamour sets look better. Oh yeah, this gathering gear looks insane to me. Oh, there's my map instantly. Very lucky, very lucky. But I'll show you like how insane this armor is. You can already like see how why is there so much why is there gear like this? Like, we have the weird BDSM gear that we get during the main story quest, and like this is like gathering gear. Like why who designed this? This is like this is gathering gear. It's fucking like, God, I'm like a little hussy right now. Like, what the? I guess it's when you're gathering stuff, it allows you to move better. Who knows? Who knows? That'd be like really nice if the snake boss managed to spawn and I would get to showcase. But I think that would probably just melt my computer if I was streaming and recording and doing that as well. Usually spawns up in this arena over here. Yeah, just waiting on the queue now. I think there's some snakes around here. Let's go looking for the snakes. This song is like very easy listening. I like it a lot. Which is a shame this is just kind of the filler zone before shit hit the fan. I think maybe it's the B rank mob I'm thinking of, where it's like a giant snake. I'm sure the gathering gear probably looks better on taller races and probably sexier races. But as a little goofy potato myself, I look so fucking weird in that gathering gear. I just haven't glammed over it yet. I decided like, yeah, you know what? I should update my stuff. Oh, wait a moment. Everything did reset. The holidays, I completely forgot. Like what? New Year's is on a Tuesday. You want map making pigment? I don't know what you're gonna want next though. I already have like, I think 3 of them in my inventory. Yeah. And she is located in this little town right over here. Bum, bum. I don't know if anyone is even running this dungeon anymore. I think it's still part of the expert roulette. If not, oh well. I just wanted to do this dungeon for a very specific reason, but if we can't get it to pop, I won't do it. Oh, right, I have to be the actual gathering class. Still in the progress of maxing this out. It's one of those time-gated pieces of content. I haven't been too focused on these little side stories that they've been releasing. I think they're doing something with weddings. Take a look, Rickubus. I have here our first batch of maps. In addition to the ones we'll be placing on each carriage seat, I figured we ought to keep a few places in the office too. What do you think? They got a gunslinger? Yeah, it's machinist, or machinist, or whatever the hell it's pronounced. But they don't really do a whole lot of damage, unless they fixed that in a recent balance patch. They were like the worst DPS possible, and it was very unfortunate. I was wondering what's got our Nito Wikiwi in such a chipper mood. Nice to see you, Rickubus. I take it everything's going well? Lately, I've been planning out how we'll lay tracks through Vanguard to link back up to Yasulani Station, but there are a few factors to consider. Our budget, not least among them. In hindsight, it's more than I could have managed while running operations at the same time. Thank you both for enabling me to focus on this. Ugh. Compared to the rail expansion project, this is like water rolling off a Ronique's back. Nito Wikiwi. Or, I can't fucking pronounce that name. What would we ever do without you? Alright then, I should get back to work. Take it easy, you two, and give me a shout if you need anything. So next Tuesday, when I could do even more, I could finally max out and see if she gives you a unique reward. Usually it's something like a mount or a piece of glam. Sometimes it's just fucking nothing. And they say like, oh hey, now you could dress up the character however you want. Like that's really a reward anyone should give a fuck about. But they at least added the mount tokens, so it gives you a reason to do these. Because now you could get some really cool mounts from it. I know the Giga Tender is one of them. That man, whenever he hears you're in town, he comes racing out to see you. Of course, most of the time you're already gone by then. Anyways, now that the map-making business is settled, there was another commission I wanted to ask of you. This one's not for the writers, but the crew. With the many modifications we made to reduce noise and repel the Ronique, the train now needs quite a lot of additional upkeep. So I figured I'd do what I can to minimize the hassle by putting in an order for some top-notch maintenance supplies. Can I count on you, Rickubus? Yep. So what do you want now? Industrial sanitization fluid. Urcopacha. I already forgot like where I'm supposed to be going. I'm just gonna like take a guess. Close out the chat box. Okay, I'm like very close to where I needed to be. With Dawn Trail, the names of everything still are very not nice to me. Oh shit, did I... Okay, I probably selected the wrong gathering area. Yeah, this is like for quarrying. I need a harvesting. Shit, okay, up there. Whatever. I just have better botanist gear than I have mining gear. Remembering the names and trying to pronounce anything in this expansion is a real nightmare for me. Good enough. I don't need perfect. And while I'm here, I want to at least gather 6 of those, so I have 3 for next week. Oh shit. Okay, oh god, where is it? There we go. Oh, I forgot to turn the cutscenes on. I should probably turn those on here. Where is that again? Fuck, where is that setting? I've completely forgotten where it is to turn on cutscenes that you've already seen. I have until the boss to at least, like, figure that out. Probably in the other settings. This is actually my second time running this because I just have been very lazy with my expert roulettes. And no one was ever queuing for this one, so I just didn't get it. No one wanted to do this or the Dead Boros stray walk. What is the... oh. There we go. He's going down pretty easy. It's the one that doesn't have any spines you want to be hit towards. Quickly left. So this boss is, I think, hard for everyone They did the 2 extra dungeons with some very severely challenging first bosses for most of the Final Fantasy XIV player base. Strayboro Deadwalk. That first boss is just destroying everyone. I had some really frustrating encounters with just people that didn't know how to do the mechanics of that. A really pretty dungeon. I've always liked cacti. Well, there you go, there's a snake right there. Try and save up all my stuff so I could just immediately dump it into the next boss. It's such a shame that they always give us these cool little cities and ruins, and they're just dedicated to dungeons. They're not actually in-game cities that you can explore. Well, there is the recon mode if you want to visit without that. Like, that's a whole system. Before it even exists, I'm like, you know what? Like, all these dungeons have really amazing settings and moods to them. It'd really be nice if they made a mode in which you could explore them with no enemies, and then that became a feature. And I'm glad it did, because it's great. Now, here's this little goofy boss, I love it. It's a Kokapur, but it's a bomb in a smokestack, essentially. It's gonna teach us the mechanics here. Which means that cannon over there is gonna fire. Oh shit. That's stupid. I didn't measure it correctly. So that is going to fire the red cannons again. That is going to fire the blue cannon, so I should be safe, like, right here. And then the red ones are gonna fire next. And then blues. Give everyone a little shield if I could time it right. I hate how long it takes me to cast anything when I use Swift Cast. I still don't know how to properly use that as a Pictomancer, if that's just a part of the design that the delay just happens forever. Am I a good Pictomancer? I genuinely have no idea yet, but I think I'm like pretty decent enough. There's still things about my rotation I'm figuring out how to do more effectively. Ah, damn. Right before I could get my free charge. This dungeon is a parallel to the Ronkin Temple, which I guess this entire zone is kind of a parallel to that place in Shadowbringers. We got a lot of same mechanics, same kind of ancient civilization. These mobs are very reminiscent of what we would see. There's a little special appearance of a little creature. I really should be grinding up my resources before the boss, but oh well. That's kind of like a mini boss. Here he is. Serpent Supreme. The Great Serpent of Tyrol. Like I said, this guy's just an ongoing gag. Everyone loves him. Dubious disaster. We're fighting off the bad luck. Can't be having any of that bad luck this year. They're like little wobbly birds. We want to get there, so easy. Oh! Almost got me. The big slimy guy. Okay. I didn't have my knockback thing prepared. I lost it on my taskbar. Do I even... Ugh, god damn it. The little guy has been warded off. The bad luck has been defeated. Then let me gather the remaining things that I need to gather. This hasn't been the longest stream, or maybe the most entertaining, as I usually Final Fantasy XIV streams aren't like the main thing everyone wants to see. Again, extra use of that, so... And that is 6 for next week. Let's just go back to Limsa for now. I'll take care of the rest of that off of stream. Why am I doing that? I just want to go up to the main area up here. The Apt Castle. Let me drink some water. I don't think there's like any other snake activities I can essentially do. Having seen the real thing, I must concede that the ancient depictions of the Great White Tsuchinoko are surprisingly accurate, especially when you consider how seldom the creature was encountered. Nonetheless, the old scrolls and inscriptions don't quite convey just how squidgy it is. That isn't to say we shouldn't be thankful for all those honest chroniclers who committed this serpent's tale to parchment over the years. Indeed, it is an honor to have helped further the legend of such a fortuitous creature. Get me out of that gear. Hope I didn't mean to fail G-pose. Get a decent enough angle. Let's hide everyone but me. And maybe no, NPCs. There we go. Actually, where's my little minion? Where is he? Where is he? Where'd he go? I didn't unsummon him, did I? No, he's like, wait. Hey, he's right there, he's right there. There we go. That's what I want. A little bouncing blob. Turn the light back on. There we go. Character lighting as well. Not that we'll be on this screen much longer. How long did this stream last? It looks like the internet's screwing up. Ah well. It's been like just an hour and a half. Like I said, wasn't gonna be much of a long stream. But that's just how Final Fantasy XIV event streams go. They're not the longest thing in the world. Sometimes they are. Sometimes they have more content to them. Sometimes they don't. But, you know, I don't want to miss any of them. I like to archive them. There's something unique and special and different every single year. Unless they have to phone it in. The worst year for events was 2020. For very obvious reasons. They had to delay so much, they had to even cut events. We didn't even get a Halloween event that year. They had to skip it all together. And I think they're still recovering from how much of the plans got shafted from everything that happened in 2020. Which that year was Year of the Rat, funnily enough. So, sorry rats, but your year kind of sucked. Then all the following years kind of sucked too. I forget what years those were, but man, who would have guessed, like, I think on the Year of the Rat is when all, like, fucking COVID dropped and ruined the entire world. Hopefully the world's in a better place now, and the Year of the Snake doesn't go down as being one of the worst years ever. Which year was the event hell? Like 2020, like... I was so bummed that they skipped out on Halloween that year. I still think the zombie Mandragora was supposed to be a mount that we got for a Halloween event, but they just canceled that event entirely and just dropped it as a random boss in Bosja. And eventually, with the Island Sanctuary, gave it to us as a mount. But that thing always felt really out of place. It felt like such a Halloween-y thing that I just... yeah, scrapped content that got recycled for other things. Anyways, it's I guess just chat a little bit more. I don't have much else to really say. That was it. That was Final Fantasy. That was the event. Let me turn the lights out. There we go. Let me scooch over a bit, because my big stupid snake head is kind of blocking out the chat a bit. Ooh, whoa, whoa. I wonder... balancing this thing in real life would probably be oh no, it's probably... keeping this thing upright would just be a challenge in of itself. Yeah, I'm hoping that it really is going to be a good year for me. Last couple years have just really sucked, and I've just been very emotionally drained, and I need a fucking win. I need something to make me feel like life is worth living again currently. As for now, I hope it's a good year for streaming. I hope no disaster befalls me. I hope I stay in good health. I hope my family stays in good health. I hope I'm lucky. And I hope I could continue doing what I like to do. Like I said at the start of the stream, the last year of the snake that happened, it was a pretty good year for me. A lot of positive things happened in that year. But I don't know. It's all just down to superstitious shit. It's the year to snake. It's my goddamn year. Just let me have a win. Let me have a good one, please, please. No one's guaranteed anything. I feel like because some of the other zodiac signs had such shit years the last few years, like the snake probably isn't gonna be any better. But I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. Please. Just be a good year. I'm still a little bit embarrassed about the New Year's Eve stream, the Fantavision stream, because I was very vitriolic, and I had some very, very mean opinions about certain things and YouTube content and how the internet has just generally been going for the last few years, and how I just really reminisce and miss a lot of the old internet and how it used to be and how people used to act. And internet now is just a very cynical place, a not very welcoming place, not really good for people and creative people right now. Did I get the orange on the potato? Yeah, he's back there. He's on the television. What was I saying? Lost my train of thought. God damn it. Oh yeah. Internet is it's just a weird place right now, and it's just gonna continue to be a weird place. People are kind of slaves to the algorithm, and how they make content is basically live or die by the algorithm. The internet used to just be a stupid fucking place where you could just be an idiot and act like an asshole. And nothing really made money on the internet. You didn't trust anyone on the internet not to be a scammer, but now all the normal people in the world use the internet, and the internet has basically become reality 2.0, but a very much stupider reality. And people are getting scammed every day. People are coming up with new grifts. People are just... Everything's about making money. Make money, make money, make money. And even for creatives, and not everyone is always rewarded for their efforts, and you can't expect to be rewarded for hard work and efforts, because if you have a choice to work harder or work smarter, definitely work smarter, because working hard doesn't really pay off in the end. Unless you're someone that likes to work hard and you just like want to put in as much effort as possible. I'm someone that's like a middle ground. I don't think I work nearly as hard as I would like to. I feel pretty lazy. I would very much like to just have more energy to do things, but I don't have the energy to do all this stuff. It's a brand new year, so I've said a million times, I just hope it goes well. I hope things are gonna begin pretty okay, and that a giant world-destroying event doesn't occur a month into the new year. But who knows, maybe a chemical bomb will fall on the United States and I will die. I will be in Area 0 or whatever they refer it to, where the bomb drops. I sure hope not, but if it does happen, maybe I'll be... it's fucking morbid thinking that I keep having. Like, at the end of every stream, I'm like, haha, wouldn't it be funny if I died? No, I gotta stop doing that. I gotta be more positive going into the future. I don't know, I'm just a very black humor kind of guy. I like the more morbid humor sometimes. I just gotta get better at talking to people. Maybe this will be the year I finally start collabing with people more. Maybe I'll be able to stop being a social bumblefuck and reach out to people and talk to people better. Or maybe I'll just continue being how I always am and being insufferable and being alone. I don't know. The internet is pretty wacky. Yeah, it's... I wish I could say it's a fun place, but right now I don't think it's really that much of a fun place. It used to be a fun place back when I used it for posting art and making friends, and I don't know, now it just feels like a reflection of the real world that I don't like or want to be a part of. I feel just as lonely as many years ago when I didn't have any friends in real life and the internet was the only place I could really stand to make friends anymore, and now it's kind of like basically back to that where I don't fit in with the internet. I've gotten older, making friends is definitely harder, and at least VTubing kind of helps offset some of that, I guess, because people take interest and people want to be friends, but I don't know, I'm kind of a social bumblefuck, so I don't know how to be a proper friend. I think that's just a me problem, though. I don't know. I'm saying a lot of dumb, weird stuff, as per usual. But yeah. Sorry for the short stream, but it's just a little extra bonus stream, honestly. Never think of a Final Fantasy stream as something like a full-fledged stream. I don't like streaming the game regularly unless I have a good reason to. So the holiday events are always a good reason to do a little short, tiny, less than 2-hour stream, essentially most of the time. And then when we get a big major patch and big content to do, that's when I'm going to stream it. So you could basically count on that every, 4 or 6 months before we get the next big piece of content. I forget already like how the patch cycle is, but whatever. In the meantime, I'll be throwing out plenty of retro game streams and maybe newer games, and we'll see. I got a lot of plans for this year. Let's hope that I stay in good health and good energy, and that I'm able to fucking stick to my plans more this year. And let's hope the next holiday season is way better than the previous holiday season. Let's hope the summer of this year and the spring and everything is just better, because fucking hell. 2024 sucked. I don't know anyone that had a good 2024. As for the Christmas theme to the streams, expect it to stick around at least until mid-January, when we have the final Christmas stream. It'll be was it Frosty Fest in Splatoon 3? That's back. It's gonna be, I think, what do you want as a gift? Like, money? Experiences? Or presents? Now, historically, Big Man has always won every single holiday-themed Splatfest. So, I don't know, my choices for the teams this year, I don't like any of the choices, but I'm kind of like a little bit weird, in a weird spot lately, at least with Christmas, where I don't really want presents, but money also feels kind of like I could buy whatever I want. It's the most logical thing to get when you're an adult. Experiences are nice, but holidays have never really been about traveling and experiences, and I didn't have the kind of family that's like, all right, for Christmas we're going to Disneyland, or that kind of stuff. So it's either down to presents or money. But I think as a kid, I just really enjoyed the whole present aspect of the holidays. And money was always cool, but knowing that I would get something that I really wanted and that would be useful for me in like video games, I think maybe this year for Frosty Fest, I probably will go with presents. They both sound really greedy, but at least money sounds worse than money sounds worse than presents. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Here, let me. We're gonna head back out to the porch. I like just spending time with family and loved ones. Yeah. I get to spend a lot of time with my family, even when it's not the holidays, so... Like when the Mariah Carey stops, yeah, that's a good time. You don't have to fucking hear any Christmas music anymore, but I still have my Christmas music on, but it's more wintry themed. And it's video game music. I never get tired of video game music. Video game music, there's a reason everyone uses video game music for their videos. Not as likely to get claimed on YouTube. It's very good at setting moods. Anyone that shits on you for liking video game OSTs over real music, fuck them. They suck ass. Their opinion sucks ass. They suck ass. Video games were a way for a lot of musicians that didn't make stuff that was popular to be able to, like, you know, make the kind of soundtracks that they wanted to and set a mood. Like, video game music is very underrated for what it is. You know what they started playing as soon as Christmas ended? I do not. Did they start playing love songs because, like, at work we're already getting some Valentine's Day stuff, and like, I think I went to the Dollar Tree a day after Christmas to see like what they had for cheap, and their entire Christmas section was absolutely replaced by the Valentine's Day section already. Insane. Fucking insane. It's kind of like really annoying that the commercialization of holidays it's become all about money. That's what I don't like about the holidays. That's what I get more annoyed by. It's okay if people have loved ones and relationships on Valentine's Day. I'm not going to be a bitter asshole. Unless I'm doing it for comedic reasons. But that's the one thing I'll just complain about, is just the commercialization that you have to spend money to prove to people that you love them, and I'm not really good with giving people gifts. I usually just give them money or gift them a game on Steam if I feel like it, I guess. I'm kind of a cheap asshole. I haven't had much reason to gift anyone anything on Steam, luckily, this year. I just tell people, don't do anything nice for me. Don't give me gifts. Don't do anything. Don't draw me anything. I don't deserve shit. Don't give me anything. And then I get depressed and moody. I don't know. Birthdays are just a thing that like makes me feel miserable and moody nowadays. But I think that's just a part of getting older. Anyways, I'm just a really awkward, strange person. I can't, like, stress that enough. Too late, yeah. There's a reason I don't give too many people a heads up about my birthday. It just kind of happens, though. There's a little bit of a shithead in me that kind of likes to see who remembers my birthday, even, because everyone tends to kind of forget, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. But it's understandable, because December 23rd is one of the worst days possible to have a birthday. Would have been cool if I had an October birthday, but I'm more of a Christmas-aligned demon, unfortunately. I have a brother who was born during October, so he's more aligned to Halloween, and I'm like jealous because I'm like, man, Christmas sucks to have a birthday in. Luckily, I never had to deal with having my presents be combined. My family wasn't that, you know, they're not that like they knew, even they knew that doing that is scummy and fucked up. So anyone else giving me presents though usually kind of combined them together, or if they knew like they extended family was like, no, please don't combine gifts. That sucks ass. Just, you know, I'm just kind of rambling. This is what happens when I do a stream directly after another stream day. I just ramble. A lot of, am I trauma dumping too much lately? I don't know. Is it trauma or like... I'm not sure how to talk to people. This is like one of the major problems with me as a streamer. I don't have anything interesting to say sometimes. I need a few days in between streams to kind of like recover and bounce back and have something to talk about, or at least have more people that like chatting to like basically bounce off of and keep a conversation going. But no, my life right now is just pretty boring. I don't have much to talk about. Holidays are over. I'm just exhausted. I'm just being an autistic snake right now. I'm a snake. I'm a Capricorn. The two most autistic zodiacs. Actually, are snakes very autistic? I'm not sure. I'm nostalgia yapping. I guess that's a way to put it in a more positive spin. The problem is when you don't like leave your room much and talk to other people much at all. You don't really know how to converse with others and talk and carry a conversation. So streams have always been a way to kind of practice that when people are around to talk. I hope I'm not getting sick because I've been noticing I've been sniffling a lot. Everyone around me is coughing. Even my family seems like they might have dragged something into the house. I'm doing my best to avoid, but during the holiday seasons it's kind of impossible. So who knows, maybe we're gonna begin the New Year's with a cold, and I'm gonna feel like shit and not stream for a few weeks if that happens. Most people are already taking their breaks and not doing anything on the internet. All your favorite YouTubers, all your favorite streamers are like, alright guys, January is the month of recovery. I'll see you guys in a couple weeks. I have no reason to do that. I'll just do what I feel like doing unless I'm sick. But a good way to start the New Year's is fucking 6 work weeks and 6 work days in a week. So I don't know what my weekend is gonna look like, but I desperately need some sleep and recharging. But on the bright side, everything's really slow at work right now. Not a lot of people are out shopping. Things are much easier than they were during the holidays. That goes without saying. I just, I need a... I don't know what kind of better job could I get other than retail. It also could just be the weather, too, that's affecting sinuses. The weather does have a very drastic effect on a person's mood. It affects your bodies in different ways as well. I think when I get cold, I just kind of go in the hibernate mode. But when I'm hot, I go into also just lazy mode as well. So there's not really any weather that I could really exist in other than comfy weather, I guess. This is why I like rain a lot. Rain kind of energizes me. It's cold, but it's not ice cold. It relaxes me. It energizes me at the same time. Like, I feel really nice when it's raining. But having to just deal with hot weather or just super cold weather, it just like saps my energy. It has a different effect. And PC gaming during the summer is always the absolute worst. That's how you kill your computer faster, is run Skyrim with 600 sex mods installed during the summer and watch your PC melt. Your GPU just like, the fans go brrr. Oh yeah, I think that's enough yapping for now. By the way, I've never installed a single sex mod on Skyrim. Skyrim is an ugly fucking game. I'm not really a huge fan of any Morrowind games, honestly. I know the culture behind them and that people love them, but they just typically have not been the games for me. I wasn't much of a serious high fantasy kind of person growing up. I was always a little bit more weird with my taste, I guess. I was more of a cartoony person, more of a, not necessarily sci-fi, but I like more fakey fantasy than more realistic fantasy, I guess. The fantasy I like has to have a little bit of goofiness to it and a little bit of stylishness and edge. And the super serious fantasy stuff kind of doesn't exactly do it for me, but there were times where I've kind of gotten into it a little bit, but I was never someone that was able to play tabletop games or Dungeons and Dragons with people, so the super serious RPG and fantasy settings just kind of weren't my thing that I grew up with. I didn't have a super powered PC, so I couldn't run a lot of the older, more notorious RPG games and high fantasy games like Morrowind and Daggerfall and all that stuff until much later. I was just more of a console gamer. And then I think around the time that the 7th generation, the Wii, the PS3, the Xbox 360, that's when I kind of got more into PC gaming seriously, because it was, I always had good computers, but good computers for gaming are always very expensive, and you never want your shit to get outdated, and it's outdated the moment you get it anyways, and then you're like, okay, well, games a year from now are probably going to be 100 gigabytes larger than they currently are. They're going to require like a brand new GPU. Oh, my shit's still trucking along, even though it's not the most insanely good PC that it was 5 years ago. I said enough yapping. Let me find a raid target real quick, somewhere to send you guys. So every time I open fucking Chrome, my PC just hates... My PC fan just fucking hates me. Alright, well, I see somewhere where I can actually send you guys. I spy someone playing Sonic Racing. One more swig of water for the road. Thank you for the redeem. Thank you for putting up with my autistic ass. I hope you all have a good year as well, even if you're not a snake. Hopefully the world becomes a little bit more of a better place for us this year, and there's a little bit more light and hope at the end of the tunnel. But I'm not betting on it. I think maybe we're gonna... Probably not gonna be the best year either this year, but I don't know. Hang in there. Keep trying, keep making an effort. That's what I do. Instead of having a New Year's resolution, just tell yourself I'll just do things. Be a person that takes action and do what you want to do. Quit waiting. Just fucking do it. Just fucking do it. That's all you need to do. Just fucking do it. Don't set any goals above your head. Just fucking do it. That's just the best way of doing things. Fucking do it. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for lurking. Thank you for putting up with my weird ramblings and brain rot. And I'll see you guys next time. And, you know, thank you for subscribing to the Twitch and YouTube and watching the VODs there if you've been doing that. Thank you everyone for the support, and I'll catch you guys later. Until then, farewell, oyasumi, bye bye.